Hey everybody, it's Prince Sarmate here back with another episode of Settlement Survival. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day today. I'm happy to see you here, and if you went to the live stream earlier today and are back for this episode too, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. It's great to see you in both places. We broke a couple of channel records. I had a whole I got two different numbers, so I have 12 and 13 concurrent viewers, so that means there's 13 people viewing all at the same time. That's the best I've ever done. So thanks for all those people that came out and hung out with us during the Eastern Island live stream. It went pretty well for the most part, but the ending was, you know, it was a thing. So go check that out. That is under the live tab of our videos if you want to see that. So in this one though, we got a few little things to catch up on here. So we had the grove here, right? We're making cherries. Well, I had my jam workshop and I was making jam out of apples. So we don't have apples right now, so I switched to cherry. So now we're making cherry jam. It's great. It's gonna be a minute, but there we go. We got that working, and we got a little bit of fodder going on. We have corn right next door here, and I think this needs peas as well. Peas are around there a little bit up north. We did get tea seeds, so we're growing some tea now. We got about 340. That's great. The Christmas event is now happening, so you might have noticed the sparkly trees every once in a while right there like that. And if you can zoom in here, we can check out some of these houses. They got Gingy from Shrek on there. Look at that little gingerbread guy, nice big wreaths, pretty great. And there's some other things called snowmen over here. Where are they at? Right here. So we got a giant Christmas tree and snowmen. So these guys are cool. They can increase the health of citizens. I'm not really sure how that works, but we could do that for sure. Just stick a couple around here. They take some water and a couple of timbers, so nothing too wild. And we'll just kind of sprinkle these guys around here just to get a little bit festive of the seasons. And we're gonna try and do a tree as well, a big Christmas tree, but I'm not really sure what the there's a little, I'll show you instead of trying to explain it. So that little thing there, the times one, I don't know what that is. I think that's a sapling, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna place this and we're gonna try and find out. It is a sapling. So they changed the icon. It looks like we don't have any ropes and we don't have enough planks. So that's gonna be a while for that thing to get done, but we'll get it working on. So we got 42 extra workers, which is great. We're doing pretty okay with most of the stuff around here. Our wood is getting a little low, so we're gonna have to get that in as well. I want to show you something I did over here. So over here we had a farm, and a forest farm that I deleted. So it looks like if you delete the forest farm, the trees stay, which is kind of interesting. And I deleted it because I want houses in here. So all I did was I moved it over here. So we got our 2 peas over here and a forest farm now, and some additional things. And that's for this episode, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with that. We also got a deep mine over here as well. And I'm not really sure what I was thinking with this one. We have a good amount of fuel, so I'm just going to turn this off for now until we find a demand for something else that we need. So these things here, for what I want to get into in this episode, which we'll get to in a moment, I want potatoes and tomatoes and cows. So we're going to have tomatoes and potatoes, and then we're going to need some cows. So that means we're going to have to put in an order, and I'm hoping that I have enough coins that we can order the things we want. So let's check this out. If we go to cows, so these are the cows that give us milk, and milk will make into butter eventually. So cows and cattle aren't the same things, remember, so we want the regular old cows. We'll grab one. Yeah, it's 25 or 22. We could do that. And if we go to seeds, we want potatoes and we want to have tomatoes. 40,000. Look at that. 100. Excellent. I'm glad that worked out like that. Super easy. Okay, so we got those on the way. We got that set up. And do we have a corral for our cows? I thought I had one set up. I must be thinking about my horses. So let's get a corral set up for those cows when they get here. And we are going to want to be making milk as well, or butter, I mean, with those cows. So we'll do that. And we'll put the whatever butter churner thingy doodler right here and make us the butter, and then we'll go from there. But I also want to go cut Stone Road and go up this way And actually, let's just connect it like that. But there we go. That'll work. Okay. And, oh, there was a bunch of question marks over here. So, like I said, tomatoes, potatoes over here. But these guys are forges, and I wanted to get the building kits and the tool kits. But it looks like we can't quite get there. We're going to get to gears. So let's get some building kits going. We have more glass, and so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn this off for now and put that other worker back here. Okay. And we got another checkpoint. So did that ship arrive yet? Not quite yet. So soon. While we're waiting for it, let's go ahead and we'll put in our luxury houses. I think there's one house that isn't luxury house right now out of all of the ones that we built. And I'm going to find it and we're going to upgrade that for sure. Oh, I can see the yellow text there. Delivery ship is arrived. Okay, great. So let's just peek around quick. I thought I saw it. There it is. House upgrade. Boom. I think that's the last one. Let's take a quick run around and just check. Looks like it is. Excellent. So here is our ship. Dropped off our stuff. We should have a little cow on the dock. There it is. Okay. And let's... Oh, we don't have enough rope. I'm going to updo that so we can make that as fast as possible. Where are we even making rope? I think that's over here. Not enough reeds. Really? Okay, well, we could put like tools in here, right? Yeah, so we got steel tools. Let's do that. And I'm going to do steel tools over here. And hopefully that's enough. We could probably use some more. But we'll just hold off for now. And it looks like our medicine is getting a little bit low. So let's go ahead. We should probably put in another nursery to try and make that medicine a little bit better. So we got one down here. Let's put one up north a little bit. Can I fit this in here? Oh, yeah. There we go. We'll get that built up. Okay, that'll be good. Maintaining the things we have here. We don't want to run out of medicine. We're using it at a couple spots, so we want to make sure that we have our source good still. And put those houses in there. We were waiting on bricks, so that's going to be a thing for a little while, I guess. Tomatoes. Let's do tomatoes all up in here. Do it like so. And then we got our potatoes, spuds. And that's going to be a staple food. There we go. Okay, so now you might be wondering, what are we going to do with these tomatoes and potatoes? Well, what I wanted to do is get into a couple things here. So we have 6 points, and that's exactly how many that I needed for all the things that I wanted to do in this episode. So the first part of it is going to be tea shop. We needed some tea. We got the tea. Let's do it. Okay, heating. Another thing that I wanted to do. It's just good for burst and stuff and things. And it's just, an upgrade. Let's do it. Okay, we got those two things out of the way. And the other things that I wanted to do were in processing. So I wanted to go barbecue. Here's our potatoes and here's our tomatoes. These are like about the only things I didn't have. We can make all this other stuff. I don't know why it's telling me that I can't. I guess I can't make mutton or pork, but we do have meat chops and butter. So that's why we wanted the cow. So barbecue house, let's do it. And then I also wanted the bread workshop. So we got our jam, we got our flour, and we should have sugar somewhere around. Oh, we got that. Yeah, malt and milk. So butter and milk, those are from the cows that we just got. Activating those. And finally, the last two are going to be, oh, I need one more point. So I miscounted. We need construction furniture before we can get to meat feast and bakery. And these are the last two things that we are going to be getting. We do have cutlery around town, which is great. And then we can start getting into really great high-end foods. So we'll just hold off until we get that one more point, and we're like 3/4 of the way there. And then we'll get that rolling. So it'll be great once we can do that. So we have our tea down over in this area, right? We were growing. So let's go. That's probably processing. Here's our tea shop right here. Now this is pretty crammed in here. Oh, except I can fit it in right there. Like, actually, let's go over here. Because then if we go over here, we have room for some other things. And I'm going to put in a little warehouse back here. Should fit in there just nicely, and it does. Excellent. Okay, so tea shop. That's going to be a moment until that gets built. Let's go with our butter shop. Okay, process milk into butter. So we had that corral. It's going to be right here. And so we'll put this in as well. We're kind of getting away. Well, it's not that far away. I was going to say that we're away from our workers a little bit there. So maybe we do another town, villagey area over on this side. And they kind of will share this space like we did up north a little bit. So we have, this is our butter shop. And we have the bread shop as well. So this is going to process sugar or jam or butter and flour into bread. So I might need a couple of these guys. We'll have to check that out once we get them built. I'm gonna put it up this way just a smidge because I'm hoping for another pasture corral right in here. Corral. Yes, so here we go. We're running low on timber. I think we just have too much stuff demanding timber all the time, like our tools and all that type of stuff. So I'm gonna put in another big forest farm. I think we're gonna do it. Oh, that almost worked. So that was 18. So let's go 11 by 9, and we'll do another 11 by 9 right here, like so. 11 by 8, I guess. Okay, we got the people to do it. We're almost 100 laborers. That's great. And once we get that, then that'll be working really well. We should check to see what we have for builders, because this stuff's taking a little bit longer than I would think that it should. Where do we have our builders? Do I not have builders over here? I swear I did, dude. We got 6 here, so let's just toggle through our builders camps. There we go. Yeah, we definitely need one down here. So let's go with services, and we're gonna go with builders cabin, and this should fit. Look at that. Oh, what? How does it not fit right there? Little hill, I guess. Oh, frustrating. We'll go right here. Okay, that'll work. And let's get this boiler room in as well. So this is the AoE, the area of effect that it'll work on these buildings. So it looks like these 2 houses, if we knock those out of there, that would be ideal. Or if we moved them over here. Do I have any upgrades in these? I don't. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to demolish these 2, and we'll put the boiler room there in this instance. It's under service. And this is going to be tricky to try and go back and, you know, put this stuff in our established buildings. Our future stuff will be easy to include this, but yeah, like here I have no room, and I had to delete houses before right over there to get it to work. So I'm just going to try and stick this wherever we can. This will work for a portion, so let's put that there. And then up here, there's no way we're gonna find like hardly any space. Yeah, that doesn't even reach. Yeah, that's not even worth it. But up here, that works, so we'll put that there. We got that 1 space once those 2 houses. Oh wait, that's down here. There we go. Okay, the houses are gone. Let's go ahead. We'll go on this side, just reach a little bit more up north here. I'm gonna put this guy. Can I go like up here? I'm crowding that other spot though. We'll just have to sprinkle these around, I guess. And it's just supposed to help with the heating of the houses. Instead of domestic fueling all of the houses, it does the boiler room itself. And it's just a little bit more efficient, I believe. So we'll do it like that with the boiler room. We might as well go on either side of this right here and incorporate everybody. And oh, I wish that would fit right there. It's so close. Okay, that'll work. And then we can do like 1 here. Man, we got a lot of these things around here, don't we? And then we can maybe stick one back here. Okay, so now hopefully we have some other buildings completed. We got our tea shop ready to roll. Excellent. So we only have tea, so that's all we're gonna do. And we might as well put 2 people in there. And because this is requiring water, can we get a regular old well in here somewhere? It doesn't look like it. I've just jam crammed everything so tight. I could maybe put it over here. So I'm gonna put, yeah, let's do that right there. It's kind of far away, but it should be okay. And then hopefully they fill up one of these warehouses with some water. Okay, there's our technology point. So we can go to, we can grab our construction furniture. We'll do that. And then we're gonna go processing meat feast and processing bakery. Couple awesome things to grab here. Okay, so the bakery is kind of like the bread shop. Does a little bit more stuff. But we can't really do any of this other stuff furniture wise because we're going to need to make the furniture. So I think if we go timber, we have the furniture factories and the deluxe furniture factories. We're gonna do, let's just do 2 of the furniture factories, and we should be good to go with the seal furs because we have our let's call it fishing ports. So that'll work out great. And we have an event that I've never seen before. Deep into the mine. A miner found some pieces of rare ores at a corner while working in the mine. The mine structure there seemed unsafe, but if you dig deeper, you might be able to mine out more rare ores. Do you want to risk mining these ores? So the ores it's referring to are probably jade and gold dust, which Yeah, they're rare, but I mean, we can get a ton of those a little bit down the line. So I'm tempted to say don't take the risk, but let's take the risk. The mine at risk of danger and open up a new mine. The production of ores will increase a lot. Okay, so it didn't collapse. I was pretty sure that it was gonna collapse. Like, there's no way that it's gonna work out. But it looks like we're good to go. So we got our bread shop ready to roll. So let's see what kind of recipes we got in here. So we have flour and we have jam, so we could make some toast. We have flour and sugar. We could make some biscuits. So we might need another bread shop. That's telling me. But we don't quite have the reserves for either of these things. Kind of surprises me a little bit. I thought we had sugar taken care of. The jam I get because I just put that in, really, because I was screwing up with the cherries. Okay, so before we get too wild, I think we're gonna have to take a moment and we're gonna have to build up some orchards and groves for more cherries. We're gonna have to have some more sugar refinery stuff and things with our malt. So we'll do that. Maybe that's what we do over here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a moment and I'm gonna set up another little villagey area right in here. And we're gonna do all those things. Probably not salt because we don't have any water over here. And I'll be right back and we'll get that built up and we'll have all this stuff ready to roll and we can make some fantastic and amazing foods. All right, and here is the little town we built. It's nothing super duper, but we got a bunch of houses. These are accidental that I didn't put these at luxury houses, but they're fine. We got our school, bathhouse, you know, the standard things up in this little middle area. A little warehouse here, bathhouse, and here's where we put our boiler room. You can see it goes most of the houses, not quite. I should probably put another one in down below here, but it takes the coal and domestic fuel just like a regular old house and uses that to heat the areas. So that's the deal with that. Pretty handy. And we have forest farm and a forest farm over here because our timber is pretty low right now. We have cherries here, and these are mulberry seeds. We got those. Was it last episode, I think? No, it was this episode. Beginning of this episode. We got those. And we're growing that, so that's going to be good for silk. That's going to be pretty soon here. We're getting to that point. I have a distiller here because we have agave tequila. We have 2 wheat seeds. So I thought we could have spirits for this little area, so then it's not getting transported as far. The wheat that is produced here can go into storage and then it can be brought to the mill to produce not flour. It's supposed to be malt. Come on. Actually, we need both, don't we? So let's go ahead and we're gonna find the mill. I'm getting to the point where I'm having so many things in our menus here. It's getting hard to find anything that we want, but we found it pretty quickly, luckily. So we'll do that, and we'll put this guy road here. Okay, so yeah, we'll have a malt and we'll have a mill. So we'll have malt and flour. That's what I'm trying to say. That stuff. And we have a nursery here. That was my idea, was for more medicinal stuff because we're getting low with that. Let's make this forest farm finally got built. We're having a clay issue right now, so I also threw in on the water, of course, 2 more sand pits, which it looks like I forgot to choose what thing to make, so they've been sitting here for probably a while. Yeah, we got that. Ooh, I missed this forest farm. Let's turn that back on. Okay. We got a couple more houses up in here where we had replaced the farms, so that's filled in now. And we have our potatoes and tomatoes working great over here. And finally, we come over here. So, you know, the timber problem is getting low. So we have these 2 timber farms. I have the furniture factories right next door. So this is just, I'll show you all the recipes here. We got the regular furniture, deluxe furniture, and deluxe furniture. So 2 recipes for that. One uses silver, one uses refined leather. We don't have refined leather, we got the silver. So first one's making furnitures, the second one's making deluxe furniture, and so these guys all need planks. So in betwixt the 2 towns, we put a sawmill and a little warehouse here to store everything, you know. So that's getting processed. We'll have plenty of planks now. And then down the road here, we have our bread shop and our butter shop all happy, and our cows. So the cows are producing us milk that's gonna go to the butter shop to make, you guessed it, butter. And then we should be able to make croissants. Yeah, flour, butter, croissants, boom. So I think we're gonna put in 2 more bread shops so we can make this other stuff, toast and biscuits. So we could go ahead and do that right away here too. And that's going to be under food. And that's going to be under... Ooh. We could do a bakery. Let's check out the bakery. We'll put this guy... We'll put this guy right here. And we'll also do another bread shop. Because I want all the things. So there's something here that's blocking us. So we can't do it there. But I'll put that guy there. And we're going to draw a road out. Like so. There we go. So some more things to get built. So I was wondering... Yeah, this is building kits. We do have building kits in reserve. Excellent. And we should have furniture now too, or at least soon, because we have tons of leather. Look at that, 10,000 leather. It's that timber that we're struggling with, really. So I'm probably gonna put in a couple more timber fields. No, we could just probably do them like even like right in here. I would like to have a standard forest farm too, because those are so handy, and you could just plop those guys down. For the other farms and stuff. So we'll do that. Can I put a road in here? Excellent. Let's go 10 by 10 by 10 by 10. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Okay, and then we'll drag our road down right here, and then we'll go across. And you know, we should probably have a warehouse as well to make the storage of this stuff even easier. And I think I'll put it right here. Let's do a couple. Easier access, you know, for this little area to use all that stuff. And what? Oh, there's a block there. I'm really thinking about getting that flattening tool to level out some of these stupid blips like that. Like, I should be able to go through there, I think. But we'll maybe get that later. Yeah, and this absolutely has to be herb seeds. And we'll probably make this one tea seeds. So we have all the things all in this area. Because yeah, look at our numbers are getting really low. I'm gonna have to go around probably in betwixt episodes and make sure that we got all of our basic starting tiers of the stuff okay, because we seem to be faltering a little bit, and it kind of makes me a little nervous. So I don't really want to die, you know, and not have enough stuff and fail. We've come a long way on extreme difficulty. I'm surprised that I've done as well as I have. And so I don't want to lose this far in, you know. So okay, we got another merchant ship. Let's see if we got a blueprint. There's been no blueprints, no nothing for a long time, but there are Christmas hats for 45 a piece. Let's do it. We might as well. So that's 909. All right, 37,905 and 500 cutlery. Boom. We got a bunch of Christmas hats, Santa Claus, Yule hats, whatever you want to call them. And I don't know what they're gonna do. I didn't even read it. I just went for it. Oh, I guess it's just clothes. Oh, I was hoping to see our citizens running around with those hats on. Maybe we will be able to. I'm not sure, but that might have been a huge waste. But it's a festive waste, so whatever, I guess. Okay, so we wanted this to be. Let's do both herb seeds because we have this one down here for tea. The distillery is making us the spirits. Okay, that's working out great, but our water is really low, so we'll probably have to put in a couple more reservoirs. And then surprisingly, we had the books in the couple episodes ago, which of course use paper to be created. We have like ran dry on paper, and we have 3 or 4 buildings that are producing us paper. Where are we here? Is it? Yeah, it's about right in here. Okay, so it must have got resolved because we're at cap now with books, which is 200. So they're not, you know, using up any more paper. They're good to go. We're at cap with all this other stuff down here, which is great. No workers here. Interesting. Let's do that. Get that working. Okay, this is doing well up here. Looks like we got a little bit more. So I have, what do we got here? So we're making malt and we're making flour. So let's do one more. Yeah, wheat. Do it like that. There we go. Producing a little bit more. Our food was red for a while, but it looks like it's leveled out, so we're doing okay. But it's that, yeah, it's that water. So we got this reservoir coming in. It's probably not going to be enough. We'll have to check in a little bit. No bonuses for that. Okay. But we got our things over here made. So those are the toast and the biscuits, right? And we should be okay with all of this stuff. Because we should have no flour, huh? That's what this whole deal over here was supposed to be for. Oh, we're waiting on ropes. Okay, so we got malt. This, yeah, so we need the sugar workshop or whatever that's called. Make the malt into something that we can use. That's probably... Is that under food? Sugar shop. Okay. Yeah, so let's go down here. And we'll make this guy like that. And then a jam workshop because we got some jam right over here. And I wonder if I could run a road back here. I think I should be able to do that. Let's see. And like that. And like, yeah, perfect. Okay. We'll get that going. So that, you know, it's in the works. It's going to take a while to get all this stuff set up. And like I said, we're going to have to make sure that our base things are good to go. And, you know, we didn't quite get our stuff built yet. So what did we need for our barbecue house and our gourmet shop? So cutlery, furniture, and that stuff. We should be able to do this. So let's go ahead. We'll grab the barbecue house and the gourmet shop. And that's not gonna work, is it? We'll do like that. Okay. And then we have our road, and we have an event, as that was too close apparently. Gourmet shop, and we're gonna go about right here. And one of these, and we have our event that is probably gonna get away from me if I don't get it in time here. Okay, harvest season is coming. Wild fruits in the wild have ripened. Going to the forest or riverside. We always go forest because it's got good stuff there. Wild vegetables, excellent. All right, so that brick is killing us. So we'll have to work on the brick things. And I think I'm gonna do that in between episodes and we'll get that rolling. And I think that's going to be it for this. So if you want to see what we can do in the gourmet shop and the barbecue house, I'll have to see you on the next episode of Settlement Survival. I hope you have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day, evening, or night. And if I don't see you or hear from you, I hope you have a fantastic and safe holiday week and weekend and all that fun stuff that's coming up. Be safe. Have a fun time. Enjoy yourself. And I hope to see you on the next episode of Settlement Survival.